I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if you don't. Stop asking for acceptance. It's once again, señor. Pendejo y puto que quiere chupar la verga del mayate, way. That dude. Okay, here we go. Mr. Chemistry. Hey. Oh my goodness. Piss a bunch. Got a commentary about some brother's video. I have watched his version of it. I'm the brother that made the video, but there's no race in Miami. And I didn't finish because I just had to interrupt when I watched this video. And I do agree there's racism in Miami. I haven't been to Miami. Okay. But also, it's always a two-way street in the racism. You have people who on top who perpetuate racism. And you also have people who in the bottom who perpetuate racism based on their stereotype. When let me explain something about Trick Daddy saying that there's no racism. First of all, there's classism in his case, and also he bought into the stereotype. When I see Trick Daddy, okay, no offense, I'm a thug song, okay, back in the day, I'm a thug, portraying the Misha Show, Stepping Fish, Jigaboo, stereotype thug, buck, savage, brute, buck stereotype that white supremacists, when they see a brother, especially of his complexion, are scared of us if we are that complexion or lighter, but particularly if he's dark because he's darker than me. Portraying that image, making millions of dollars, and living good in Miami. Of course, like Lil Wayne, you're not gonna see racism because you did the slave master's job. You did white racism. You played. I mean, if Stephen Fletcher was alive, would you tell Stephen Fletcher that he was this racist, Hollywood racist? He probably would say in his level, based on his money and based on the cooning that he did, no. But a regular person who affected by stereotypes who don't live it, yes. And those people who within the class with him who are not African American descent, who have anti-black racism, are going to use his stereotype to hurt the people who don't live that stereotype and who does. When I did a video on Trayvon Johnson, not Trayvon Martin, there was a brother who went into this white woman's house and robbed, and she shot him. And the Latino dude, which was stupid, who's the sheriff or the chief sheriff, whatever his role in the police department, was trying to say, well, she should never had a gun and she not do nothing. Yes, she should have done something about it. She shouldn't do that. She shouldn't use her gun. Excuse me, the dude came into the house. That was not his job. Then you had the sister with the blonde wig, who my complexion, who camera skin, and a dark skin sister, they cousin and sister, whatever he. Oh, well, he was a college, he was a good man. No, he wasn't going no damn college. Sister, shut up. Stop. You the cooning. You perpetuate the stereotype that's hurting us. You defend your cousin who got shot, rightfully so, who jumped in the house. I'm sorry. As a person who defends Black Lives Matter, okay, who has a different perspective with those in Black Lives Matter, along with Latino Lives Matter, along with Native Lives Matter, I got to call out those who have gave their idea by participating in white supremacy, the shout out to them, not shout out to the shoot down. What I'm saying, to bash them too. I can do. I see thugs and Trick Daddy by him being a stepping flesh thug, okay. I cannot sit here and look at him when he can be pitiful and talking about he loved dark skinned women, and when he was saying on the video about Spanish hoes and white hoes do better than the black hoes and all that other stuff. Right there, and some sisters who got mad. The ones I would like to ask, why would you want a brother like that? There's a lot of brothers who don't act that way, but his complexion, my complexion, Drake complexion, all different shades. Kinky curly hair, look Latino, Zai looking, look like West Side, look like a white man, because all of us, come to because we mix and then messed up the one drop rule did to us. So why would you sit here and want to be with that type bitch and moan? Let a white woman who wants to be a hoe or Spanish. No offense to any white woman Spanish. I'm just saying the low class women want a low class man. A low class woman want a low class man. Let them have them. Why not move on up and get a good man of any color? Hell, do the Serena. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know I ain't got no problem Sabrina married that way. Hey, that's why I'm not collecting because them type of brothers make us look terrible. Okay, just like if I was a sister, some of the sisters defend Thomas. I don't like Thomas Yo's videos generalizing sisters, but I have to agree with some of the things he said along with the sisters defend because it making these folks, these hood rats and thugs, these ancient mamas and fiddlers of different shades and hair textures, haircut, whatever, in our community are making us look terrible. And I'm saying, y'all want to say their asses, but I'm sorry. I don't mean to say their asses talk about the Bible, but then Jesus said that the dead bury dead. I'm not leaving. If it's hurting my goal, I ain't leaving that person but they want to stay where they at. We on plantation, they want to stay on plantation. They behind stay on plantation themselves because they love their master so much, okay? I'm not sitting here trying to fend with, no, okay? So I see why it's racism. When I saw videos on hard copy back in the 90s, I believe, or either one of those news stations or the early 2000s, I remember seeing dudes driving in the thug ghetto ones, okay, heavy African American, who got in, Queen Latifah did that when she came to the bank with that vehicle and busted glass. They before, not, it was actually before, it was probably about 95, I believe, on hard copy. They busted glass at the mall, store a bunch of clothes down there, okay? And when I see that, I laugh because it was stupid. But now it's getting to be serious that you see so many folks copycatting image. And somebody tell our people who are young not to follow that mess. Not be like those. And folks make fun of you. They make fun because in the next couple of years, your behind be living in good and living in nice home and everything else. And even as we 9, 10, and we don't know people's future, only God knows. But they behind will be in the ghetto, suffering probably some prison, being a slave to the private prison complex. So why would you sit here and get mad and call you white? They have a false narrative of being black is. They think being black is being negative, and they go along with the stereotype of the negative and being the white man's nigga. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So that's why they call themselves niggas and don't revive themselves. Okay, they like Fitler, and you can't be. Don't listen to these fiddlers from Roots. Don't listen to Angel Mamas. Don't listen to these thugs and who the stepping fletchers and Angel. You know what I'm saying? Don't you listen to these people? They're not your friends. They are your enemies. They are enemies behind closed doors. They're walking contradiction. I'm telling y'all, you gotta worry about white supremacy. Worry about these folks too. Yeah, I know for almost 40 years. So I see why they're racism because what they're doing is using those people who buy into stereotypes as an excuse to hurt other people, which that's why I advocate individuality and not collectivism, okay? So I get my point because when you individualize yourself, you prove that ignorant person who made their argument wrong. That's why I can't usually don't have no comeback videos for me because I've proven him wrong. A lot of my videos, especially when he asked to see my dick. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to know. I was defending your anti-one drop rule because I'm against one drop. I consider myself multiracial. I don't sit here and call myself pure black when I'm not pure black. My background is African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, Italian American. I'm very proud of being multiracial. I advocate the multiracial in both communities, African American and Hispanic. Go bash the new nation, the new NWC, not the one with Walter White, the new one that came out with Benjamin Chavis, bash La Casa Raza, bash Lulac and Urban League, who went against the multiracial category. That's why we have this issue today because we in the multiracial movement, we were trying to put the multiracial category in since 2000. And they the one told the Clinton and the Bureau not to do it. It caused a division. Really. Okay? So before you start talking about one drop rule, not everybody in the African American community, like myself, do not believe in the one drop rule. Actually, that's many of us who know our heritage and research because y'all know where you come from or we know where you're going. And we don't let the white racist man, we will not be friends with white people. Y'all the one who being friends with these white people who say you're pure black and they God to you, okay? Once I say a white person, I try to distance myself from that white person because I know he's an enemy and anti Klansman in their mentality. You know what I'm saying? Because that's made by the white supremacists. It wasn't made from no slave, okay? So let's get to the subject. Now, with the Cubans in Miami, yes, there is racism. There are other Latinos that talk about this. The Mexica movement, who don't call themselves Latino, they're Chicano, they're indigenous. That's what they call themselves. They are with a Mexica, Mexican, and no Hispanic, Mexican, no Hispanic, and Latino group. Okay, and they also include other Latinos or other people from Latin countries who don't call themselves Hispanic or Latino. They call themselves indigenous or whatever. They got Afrocentric version of that too. And the truth of the matter is that even though I'm not with the Mexica movement because it is part of their Spanish and Hispanic culture is part of their rules. I'm not saying erasing the native and the African. Please don't do that, okay? one thing about being Hispanic from Latin America, I like the Hispanic because I'm Hispanic from Louisiana. Okay, so that's part of my roots, because Spanish Creole. I love the Latin culture that includes the African and Native and Spaniard mixture. Okay, the European, the African, Native mixture. I love the celebration of it. As a person with multiracial moods and multiracial in the United States who hates the celebration of mixing, that had the anti-Semitism laws and the blood quantum laws and the one drop rule, that didn't happen in Latin America. Okay, so that's what I love about Latin America. The celebration, actually, the African people in Latin America didn't give away their culture compared to our African ancestors in America and America. Okay, so that's the reason why a lot of folks go to those countries in chemistry, because the African culture that, and we learn from the, as I was telling this Yoruba mama who from Nigeria, a lot of the Yoruba people, they heritage in those islands, in Jamaica, in the Caribbean, and to hear about Haiti, and hear about how they fought the French, and hear about the mixed and pure black people, whether it be mulatto, African mestizo, or Zambo, or either pure African, fought the slave master. That's why we had the William Lynch syndrome here in the United States. Okay, and you're talking about the women don't complain because stupid idiots, since you don't know your history. During slavery, and this is one thing I tell our African American people, we need to give up the things that our family taught us that is destructive. Okay, how we raise our kids and how we think, and how that's why we stuck in where we at. Y'all call me sellout, but y'all don't want to sell out, contribute to their destruction. In the one initial letter, they had said, made the black woman, or the mixed black woman later on through mixing, as a head of the household. She teach her daughter to be independent. The son, male child, was supposed to be intimidated, supposed to be emasculated, meaning that he don't have mental strength, not just physical. He was physical. That's why you have so many higher masculine brothers who don't have no sense, who attack me, who to work the field. Okay, but mentally, when he cannot get out his problem. So that's why we have mental issues. And if you did was against that, you had tetratomonia, whatever it's called. I'm gonna make a video about that. And actually, out of my head, this one would say want to be free. When you say it's Detromania. I'm proud to have Detromania because I want to be free. I don't want to be a slave. I don't want to have to be a victim. I want to be picked up. Okay, so you can't make art because I may complain about victimhood, but my complaint is to get rid of victimhood, to be a victor. Okay, and be in my victory, and to get rid of those who continue to be, that's why including family, continue to be in my victimhood, and who will contribute to my downfall. That's the difference between me and other people. These brothers here, I'm sorry to say, I have to agree with him on that level. They want to remain as victims, and then go to other brothers and be like Fitler on plantation, trying to tell other brothers like Kunta Kinte to stay in the victimhood. That's how it's supposed to be, and they're gonna be that way. But yeah, they want to act like similar to what the same master by contributing them and controlling. That's why I let my brother rub my ass. Okay, tell me what the way we're dressing and everything. I'm like, dude, get the fuck away from me. Sorry, I'm thinking along with the Latino man who does the same thing. That's right. You're not my friend. You don't love me. Just love what you imagine. Not love no romantic talking love, and y'all trying to love. You're trying to help you out. I didn't come knocking on your damn man's door. Don't come near me with that bullshit, because I know what your trick is about. Now, among that, I would like to say within this situation here, you do have a point interest there. I noticed that some of these brothers go out to these areas, and I saw your comment section. You said them dance school me. Dude, I did dance school me. I went to Philadelphia Hispanic school. That bunk your argument. I went dance salsa because I was living in the East Coast. We're learning salsa. I was gonna learn salsa lesson when I was in El Paso, but I had to work at Devil Cross, when I was the switchboard operator, when one of the stupid bitches had quit. Cause the time of the ones who were still working, because I it deduct her hours. She was pregnant. That's not my problem. Your husband in the military, go work at McDonald's on the weekend while you ain't work. You know what I'm saying? Have two jobs. Work at home. You have a computer. Don't sit here and try to get me in, because I took part of your money. Excuse me, I want to be independent. The money I was paying El Paso Job Corps Center was $50 a week when you say that longer. $50 2 weeks? No, baby, I need more money. $50. I need to survive while I'm here. Okay, I might have free stay, but I ain't trying to live for free. I'm trying to have my own shit. Okay, thank you. Now, anyway, but that's stupid. I don't go to Latin clubs. Yeah, I like the ladies. I mean, just like this brother, the Latino dudes who like sisters. And actually, sometimes I have go meet, go hook up my homegirl. What you know what I'm saying? I love to be the Chuck Berry of the interracial love connection. Yeah, I do. I would love to actually if they ever do that. We'll do that, okay? The truth about it is, it's part of my heritage. I'm a family tree, okay? So the truth about it is, the truth of the matter is, you sit here talk about, I understand the trick daddy type ones who go over to Miami, who try to look for Spanish hoods, the white hoods, okay? That's not all of us, brother. Like I said, because you are African descent too. Besides Spanish native, I'm also African native, Spanish, French, Irish, English too. Okay, and before you start bashing America, please do some research on American history. And so you don't care about that, then don't make no argument. Since you claim because you actually do care about the art, what's going on, you're making videos about things you do actually care. If you want to be, because that's the case you don't care, you wouldn't talk about this. You go about your business, right? Okay. The truth of the matter is chemistry that not all brothers who go to Miami are looking for thoughts of any color. Okay, whether it be African descent, Hispanic, Asian, whatever, white or whatever, Cuban, Dominican, whatever, Jamaican, whatever. There are brothers who go to Miami to try to get business deals, and they get railroaded when they go to Latin club to learn because people go to different cultures to learn, not to go sleep with somebody with your nasty ass while you ask to see my damn dick. And when I was trying to do educational, political friendship, because I like to meet people who have the same sincere narrative I do. I didn't come and say, Kim, let's go suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? No, I came to your dang on channel and your anti-one drop rule. I said, finally, because the Latinos here, many of those who are Americanized, whether they were born outside this country or those who've been Chicano, with no offense, I'm not saying all Chicanos here in Texas, but some of these are Pocho, the Trump-loving type, before Trump was president, kiss the white gringo ass type ones who fought on the Texas side against Mexico when okay, y'all know what I'm talking about, when Santa Ana was fighting against the slavery in Texas and trying to help you everything, okay? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm on the Mexican side, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that Alamo War, okay? Because Texas was about slavery and stealing Texas and making it a slave country. They don't slave state conspiracy. You know your history. Those who don't want to disagree with me. So that's the reason why. Okay? And the truth of the matter is, not all brothers go out there trying to look for women, okay? And there's nothing like I go to Japan. You go there to learn about the culture, learn the Japanese restaurant, okay? And Latin woman, she didn't want nobody Latin because she loved Ricky Martin before Ricky Martin came out as gay. Then they had a brother left this lighter skinned sister. She not too light, but she like camera skin like me. She a Latina. Latina didn't want her. And it was stupid. Then it was a sister was trying to go with Latina. So the Latin market back in this got this idea when trying to spicy, sexy, that Carmen Miranda stereotype and make a male version of it as well. That's when they start marketing on television screen. People are controlled by the media. Okay. I went before they made the Latino as as the sex symbol, okay? I am before Selena, I went to predominantly Hispanic school, okay? Just like I know Latinos was mostly African American descendant schools, and they like sisters of their dudes, and then women they like the men. Same thing with me, okay? Like Paul Wall like sisters, he's white, he got married to a sister, okay? You know what I'm saying? So even though dumb undercover racist Gary Owen married to a sister, okay? He ain't married to a blonde, blue-eyed Becky white woman. No offense, I'm saying that. Well, y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? So people adapt to the culture. Okay, like I know a Latino dude who's Salvadorian. When he went to Kashmir, mostly African American, he would date little bud sisters. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And you never thought this dude, you know, you see him, he don't act like hip hop and hood, as you say about the Rickians that come out of, because they happen here too in Houston, and you have Chicanos in California saying that these are Materos, talking about Mexican Americans who are Tejano, Texas, who are Tejano Chicano down here, who are down to hip hop, they talk bad about SPM, y'all some black wannabes. Okay, and they say same about Puerto Rican, say the same thing about New Yorkers and Puerto Rican from Puerto Rico. Okay, I understand that, okay? But same thing. Like African American people call me, I bet they call me all type of weird blacks. Cool. I prefer wet black over the word nigga. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a Mexican wannabe. I speak Spanish. I'm blah, blah, blah. And guess what? I found out I have a Spanish connection real in the family tree, so that makes a lot of sense. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I get, you know what I'm saying? I get criticized. You have folks looking at me crazy when I speak Spanish. And I'm like, they have Latinos who grew up speaking Spanish or grew up told not to speak Spanish. And I'm not trying to brag. I should say, I have Spanish, but the African American, you know what I'm saying? They look, yeah, I'm a Leo, okay? I like to outshine, okay? I like to get the sun's rise right now on Saturday afternoon, excuse me. That's our symbol size is the Leo. I'm the leader. I like to center attention. So I don't. That's why my video I'm so outrageous. I'm not high. I think that's part of my personality. I don't like to be controlled by other people. Okay. I'm my own person. I do what the hell I want to do. Let my own parents control me. I don't care about the problem. Fine. Don't have me in this world. Don't have me in my freedom. My freedom and myself go together. Okay. I call it my own shots. Okay, and so when I speak Spanish in public, I don't give a damn. Like I was working yesterday speaking Spanish, and people were shocked. I don't care because guess what? I love the attention. Okay, negative, positive, good sometimes bad publicity is good, but still, I love getting attention. That's one thing about a Leo. That's my sign. Okay, when I go, I'm sorry, I don't give horoscopes when it comes to astrology. When it comes to the astrology, only God knows the future. But when it comes to people's signs, I do fit the sign on my zodiac sign. Okay, I love attention. I live by my passion. So therefore, I understand that you have sense. Don't blame the brothers or the sisters or white or Hispanic, when white and women or men who go after Latinos because of, but when they start making it a sex symbol, the Ricky Martin stuff and the Jennifer Lopez and even Mariah Carey, when they forget that she is part, they're talking about she's black and white, her father's part Hispanic, Venezuelan. You know what I'm saying? When they market that, it was like just like and people who don't know the propaganda, you're not attacking the propaganda. Remember Will Smith came out, welcome to my in Benito, Miami. Okay, it's when I say welcome, sometimes in Spanish it's hard for me to say it because it's not my everyday Spanish words. When I say it, in Benito, Miami. When who said who was in the video and who made a video? She wasn't a video vixen, but she was a video girl, became an actress. Eva Mendes. That's what got her. Okay, and every time you think Miami, you're thinking about the Latin culture. Even, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because it's more dominant than the Caribbean culture. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And Will Smith loves Miami. I would let it go Miami because when I look at Univision, yes, okay. There's no Caribbean channels. Of course, BET, Caribbean and Rhythms. And I love Caribbean culture because actually that was back in the day. I used to go to Caribbean fast food. I hate the fact that they're in Harlem Clark. But I love to go downtown and I was looking for the women of all colors. So that should debunk back in 2009. Hello, shout out, okay? I would love the Caribbean culture, and they had Latinos from Latino, what I'm saying, too, as well. So, it was different shades, hair, different type of women. Actually, I know one of the women ain't trying to put a business out there. She was Jamaican. She a fine, brown, like a mahogany complexion sister. She not a dog. She like a mahogany, like Kid Roll complexion, like a milk chocolate. She had a big curly fro, and she used to work at Enron. So the Enron girls that were at the Enron, she minimum her and white woman posed for Playboy. Okay, I think that was her because she looked like the girl I met back in Caribbean back in '99. I forget when I was 20 years old. I was trying to holler her then. Oh, she was fine. She sure was. So right there, and she was thinking she was from her family from Jamaica. Okay, so that's you talking about people go to Haiti and stuff. Drake, shut up with your stereotype. And I love the Caribbean and Latin culture. That's one thing I love about. I love. I guess for real. One thing I like about Jamaica, and I am a guy who loves women, but people stereotype me as being gay. I do when I go to a homophobic country. And sorry, any man who worry about another man's sexuality, right there, I question why. Why you care? You know what I'm saying? You must be bisexual, gay, whatever you want to be with somebody. Don't let it be a person, LGBT, or either a dude that is straight, ready to kill your ass who defend yourself. Because once in fear, dude try to attack me, that Second Amendment with me, gun with me, I will blast his motherfucker ass. Trust me, there ain't no threat. It's the Second Amendment. Okay, freedom of speech. If white dude too, Hispanic, but if brother try to call me, I will kill his ass. Okay. No, I'm not one of them timid folks who scared tell you I can't shoot you in peace and hypocrite and shit. Okay, I'm a liberal to a certain extent. But I will kill, it will be a black DNA versus another black DNA crime, or should I say defense, okay, self-defense, okay, and I don't give a damn about the white, don't be about the white man, you doing exactly what the white man, racist man would do to me, so shut all that up, okay, but the truth of the matter is, I'm sorry, when you go, I'm saying, like when I didn't go to Wallace because they say no armas. I'm sorry. If I'm going to Wallace, I need some armas, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'll shoot a Latino brother too. I don't care what color you heard me. I don't give a fuck. Shit. Just like these white racist people here in Wallace or Charlottesville. I'm sorry, I have to come with a pit. They had guns. Shit. Don't tell me not to have one. So I believe in the Second Amendment. I'm not no, I'm from Texas, y'all. I'm sorry. I will not lose that part of me, okay, when I move up north or to get out of the United States. I will always believe in the Second Amendment, okay? So I guess it's an Anglo stereotype in my day because I have the Anglo roots. But anyway, mixed roots. But the truth of that Southern Anglo, I know I talk about Southern accent down my family tree, okay? But anyway, the point is Black, French, Spanish, Creole, Irish, name, American. That's what my record, okay? But truth of the matter is, that's the whole reason why I have to debunk your arbiter stint because you stereotyping all brothers is thirsty. You choose, once again, you're one of the Latino guys who choose to hang with brothers who uneducated, who dumb, who stupid, and you want to say all of us like that when you haven't met the whole people. Everybody you don't call on my videos, you want to come in here pretend to be somebody else, and let come to my channel and make up stuff why I don't like you when I talk about the Cosby situation because you stereotype my people African descent. One thing I don't coon. People call me coon, I can give them, but I'm not defending. If I was coon, I'd defend your argument as a whole. If you stop hanging with people who fit the stereotype, then you can understand where I'm coming from, okay? Not all my Latino friends are cholos. I have cholo homies. Oh, trust me, I do. When I was in El Paso, actually, it was weird in Houston. I didn't get cholo, but I had cholo. I had some enemies who were cholos, but I had enemies, friends who also were cholos that I hung with. Okay, I was trying to buy some cholo clothes at La Negrita down there in downtown El Paso. Okay, the Zacarias shirt was Zacarias name and England, the black shirt that was made at La Negrita. Okay, I like the Latin culture. Grew up around it. Um, and so the one Latino dudes that I grew up knew that I was yeah, I like Latinas, okay? But I'm the type of guy, you gotta come to me. I don't come after you. I've been done that. I don't do that no more. It's too much a headache. You don't know where you're going with any woman, okay? Black woman, Hispanic woman, white woman. You don't know what you got we at looking for it. So when you get tired and get older, close to 40 like me, I'm gonna get myself together first, and then I go look for a woman. That's why I've been single for a long time. I need to get because I'm supposed to bring as a man supposed to bring the bacon on. I'm not trying to lay down and have a baby and baby mama being Christmas. Who is it? Who is it? I'm not trying to have no baby mama drama. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to have no baby mama drama and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown and Mia Guzman drama. Okay? I want to say I do and then make babies like it's supposed to be. Okay? And I'm not trying to go look for a woman, go to El Paso. My main goal, everybody chose El Paso because I almost went to Gurfee, Oklahoma. And I didn't want to go because it's very conservative there, very liberal. I was doing cosmetology, and I said, nah. Gary Job Corps in San Marcos is very wild. It's a lot of wild people there, folks spice, folks smoke weed, folks do all types of sex stuff in there. Undisciplined, very extremely undisciplined. So I chose El Paso there because the job center. People kept asking me, why are you not going, and it's Latino dudes, to me, why are you not talking to the girls here? First of all, the rules cannot make out. I wasn't looking for sex until I got married. If I wanted to have sex, at least I'd be out of a place where I can be private. There's no privacy. The RA will open the door. You out kicked out of Job Corps there. You know what I'm saying? If I want to go to Hotel Car Street, she's not gonna try to be willing to. She still have even though she's adult, she still had dependency, child dependency. Me, I had to get away from child because I had that forced on me. Also, too, I don't like my business out there. I don't need the RAs. I don't need the staff members. I don't need the students all in my business about who I like and what we said and blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? And then, two, I want to go from something, escape from them to go to something else. And at the same time, when, my schooling is more important, okay? That would give me the job, give me my own business. That will also give me something better. So if I do go with a woman, I'm able to take care of her because who wants a man on the bus going all day? Okay, these things I grew up with my grandmother and my aunt around, and you watch soap operas, and you always see the men take their women out in nice cars and stuff. That was always want to be my inspiration to be one of those guys doing that, not going on a buggy in a bus and struggling and going to some Mickey D's for a date. Excuse me, Olive Garden, something expensive, dressed up. And thank you, I have that in my head. I don't care if it's not reality. I'll find a way to make it reality. That's the difference between me. I'm a spoiled brat. I can go out one. That's almost illegal. Let's make it worse. So that's the truth. Now, in that scenario, okay, um, I'm trying to think. Oh Lord, so much to talk about. Um, that being said, the whole reason why that I chose to be single was to get my shit together. I don't mind dancing cool with the chick, okay, at the club. I don't mind doing all that. But do I know this woman? Is she clean? What politics she have? What beliefs she have? Does she agree with everything? She'll be my, that's what comes in my head. The brothers who don't that you're talking about who don't think that, they don't stupid. That's why they get into shit like the women they was going with. Instead of going to good sisters who got their shit together, they were damn hood rats. And they going hood rats in the Latino community. They go hood rats in the white community. Okay? They're not examining these women. And one thing about I examining the woman before if I ever tried to get a relationship or even try to lay down. Because you don't know what you got. And you keep talking about shiftless, uneducated brothers who thirsty, who just looking for sex. That is not all of you. Got Latinos, not all, some doing that mess too. Make videos about that, especially with white women. Okay? How many times have heard white women had to get their white husband, no, one white, because Mexican, I kept telling her, not every Latino is a Mexican, but she kept these Mexicans whistling at me when she was catching the bus, and her white husband had to come pick her up to come take her home from work at a store she was working at. Okay? They may be not on social media doing this, but at the same time, it's happening. Not everything on social media is posted. I mean, everything that happens in reality is posted on social media, like what K. Michelle's Latino friend was saying, which is very true. So you can't make that argument what you see on social media. There's things that people don't share on social media. I don't share everything on social media what I do behind social media. Okay? I share a lot of stuff to relate to the people who go through my struggle that we can come together, get out of, not stay in it, but not to stay here and tell the whole world what I do with this and that. No. So right there, chemistry, I'm having a conversation with you, but you're not responding back because you know your argument is full of shit and it is ignorant and it's anti-black, self-hating because you do have black ancestry. You're trying to do the Mejilo Raza, Jose Vasconcelos mentality, okay? Who's Chicano movement have said this, okay? That they don't put Mexican, you know what I'm saying? They put the Puerto Rican, Cuban. I read this on their website. On their web, you know what I'm saying? They don't like, what's her name? Selma Hayek, who claims her mama is Spaniard, which I doubt that. I don't know. But she claims her mother's a pure white Spaniard, her dad's Lebanese. They don't consider her truly Mexican because she claims she had no indigenous background. Okay? When she played Frida. A lot of people are upset that Latina magazine. See, I read about this stuff. Latino magazine only show Cubans and Puerto Ricans. I've heard this many arguments, and I have when I was speaking when I was in El Paso. The ones who hated being called Latino and Hispanic was telling me this. They don't want to include Mexicans. They want to include Chicanos. I mean Cubans, Puerto Ricans. Excuse me, y'all. What's going on here? They were telling me that straight up. They said they didn't want to include other Mexicans, but other Hispanics. Hold on, y'all. Something's going on here. Oh. People move into my next door. Okay. All right, but it's true. They said they didn't want. They said they didn't want other, that Latino magazine and Hispanic magazine show other Hispanics, except Mexicans, especially Mexican indigenous looking ones. Color is on your situation. So that's why I had to say right there that the man who brought the argument is actually correct. That you see Pitbull, the very white looking Hispanic, okay, being promoted down there. What about the other Latinos who don't look like that? And why you probably ask? I put this situation. Bae Bash is part Mexican, part white. Okay, he lives in Houston from Cali. His stuff don't get played as much as Pitbull. That dude look indigenous. I mean, and by features. That curly hair, we know where they come from. The third root of the, of course, it's not kinky, but it gave it an admixture of the European native. We know they're African. That's what that thank you. And nose a little wider, that too. But those light eyes not only came from the Spain part of his mom's side family, but this white dad. And it complexion, he don't get promoted as much. Okay? But guess who does? Pitbull, who looks white. Okay? Okay? Pitbull get promoted. You know what I'm saying? And I have noticed that even in this situation, they are telling the truth. When DJ Flag did the video, y'all just watch the video. I bashed DJ Flag for saying that Mexican Latino rappers do not get, they're none. I said, excuse me, yes there are. I'm from Texas. I know Mexican American rappers. Okay, I went to school. Okay, thank you. I know people who connected with SPM, not all his family thing, but I have friends in El Paso, Texas who rap. Okay, yeah, and I listen to Lil Rob. Okay, see, unlike you talking about the brothers on the, I listen to Lil Rob. Okay, not every day. So I listen to Cap G. I listen to what's his name, Amy Rouse. Quiero que sepa todos los días. Solo pienso en ti, eres mi reina de mi vida, mi corazón es para ti. That's DJ Kane, used to be in Cool Man Kings, okay? Thank you. And Ambi Riders. Sexy lady with the pretty brown eyes, let me know if you're down tonight. Okay, see, unlike the brothers you're talking about, they don't get into, I'm in the cultura a lot, okay? Thank you, all right? Now, unlike that's why you don't want me to do, because I debunk your stereotype. Ha ha ha. I love killing stereotypes. Truth of the matter is, they don't promote Ambi Riders. You're not, I mean, I've never been in Miami, but if I ask someone from Miami who's Latino, they're not going to know about that unless they go online and go out and travel, or they have friends that do. You see what I'm saying? But they'll know about Pitbull and Jennifer Lopez single. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And that's where the racism comes from. And it's very true that they promote the lighter skinned Latinos. And the Mala Negra talked about, other Latinos they talked about as well, who even don't look black, okay? Then, and who are light, who are close to white looking. Look at Christina, the Latin Oprah. And Christina, the Latin Oprah, do not look like her original self. She dyed her hair blonde, got plastic surgery. We look at her old picture, she don't look like the same self. Look at Shakira, who's Colombian. They're Lebanese. And she's mixed with Spanish. Well, anyway, point is, and she didn't look like that. I look, besides liking the cheeks, okay, I also listened to this music, learned the culture, and guess who's looking on the max when she came out in Estoy aquí, in the other single, Donde estás corazón, where she had black hair and her skin was more tanner than it is now, and looks way pale, like she put some Molly powder clean, lighten her skin up. Oh yes, like I don't know about that. Or she little wearing a lot of makeup, a lot of foundation on her. So so you see what I'm saying? And how she got famous was going to Miami, leaving Colombia, and she got, saying, and same thing. What's her name? Thalia. The reason why Thalia from Mexico, who is Mariah Carey's ex-husband's wife now, Tom Mottola, okay? The reason why she got promoted her music, who does her music? Because she does Mexican music. She was on soap operas when she was a little child, okay? But Thalia, who produced her album, Gloria Estefan and Mr. Estefan produced her music. And that's why you have a salsa, banga, banga, and it's salsa, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? And that's, thank you. She was one of the, because I noticed that even here in the United States, the Mexican American people, no offense to those in Chicano rap, they don't go outside the Southwest. They do. They don't promote it, but I'm like, spot, okay? You gotta make that money globally. And I noticed that when at Lil King G, Lil G King, whatever his name is, why that was a collab. Not only that what he was saying is true, but also too, a lot of Latino rappers who are Mexican descent that I know of do not come out of their wing out of the Southwest. They make their money in Texas, Arizona. Who else? I'm trying to think. Arizona, California, Nevada, Oregon. Okay, the Southwest. Okay, but they don't come out of their lane. Thalia did that. Selena, when she was alive, did that. What gave her flavor besides doing cumbia and doing Tejano music? Selena did a collab with the Body of Boys. Okay, back in '94, the Latin version of the Boys to Men. Don't forget it's stats. Sequera. I was watching this Tu pide amor. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? So I thank you. And I thought those guys were Mexican when I found they weren't Mexican, they Puerto Rican and Colombian. You okay? From New York. Okay? So that what gave her more exposure. You see what I'm saying? You can't sit here. That's what Becky G doing in their reggaeton. She's Chicana from LA, but she's getting popular. Okay? A lot of folks are doing what Samaya Reese did. Samaya Reese is not Mexican, y'all. She's Salvadoran. She left LA, went in the attic in New York, and went on Love and Hip Hop. She was the first cast members on Love and Hip Hop, okay? And actually Latin, besides Eva Mustamante, Olivia from G Unit, she's part Cuban, Jamaican, and East Indian, okay? And Jim Jones is part Puerto Rican, part black, okay? From Arubian as well. You know what I'm saying? She left LA and went to New York to spread her music because she knew that she can stay in one region. You have a lot of I meet people who are Mexican say, "Oh, I'm gonna stay with my family and my friend." But y'all, okay, I don't understand that. But you got to come up. Your true fan and your friends will want to see you come up and advance, not stay at the bottom and stay with them. And that's what happens here with the African American. You want to come up but those folks who are in the hood ain't gonna be your friends. When you get something, you should be the first one to try to rob you. Look what happened to Tupac in Queens. Got shot by somebody. It wasn't, I don't think a big and did it. Somebody, some thug brother. Okay, who didn't crack a barrel trash. Okay, call like it, and people don't want to speak up. They're your friends. They will snitch and speak up for you. Oh, they don't want to do that. Okay, they ain't your doggone friends. They don't care about your life like that. But that's the truth. So that my point is that they don't get promoted. They get promoted on Salvagante. I had one of my Chicano friends, BJ Pondo, when I actually went to his house, his parents' house. He was living in, television, his studio, okay, and did a demo for for Chemo the Blaxican from Delinquent Habits, okay, to be in his regular dead sounds back in 2006 when I was in El Paso, Texas. You know what I'm saying? He was little because BJ Bondo is 1 year older than me. He was on Salvo Gigante too. You know what I'm saying? Bala Cumbia. He was a kid. His hair was longer to here. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he has a bald cut ever since then. He went there, okay, and he's still not popular. Okay, I don't know who BJ. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I get my point. When it is showing and the Cubans down in Telemundo promote, yeah, they promote Mexican culture if it's money making, okay? But a lot of Latinos will tell you who are ethnic looking, will tell you they don't get promoted unless they look like a Spaniard. You know what I'm saying? So the same racism is carried outside those Latino community, and it goes against African American people along with white people who don't speak Spanish, okay, who are not his Spanish origin, okay. So that's right there. I call it like it is. Yes, Latinos of all different shades and sizes and colors, there is a unity down there because it's money. If you want to make money, and people tell me all the time to go to Miami, so you're singing Latin music. Actually, on my Instagram, me liking Latin stuff. I do get people liking my Latin stuff on Miami. Shout out to Miami and those who do it. But other than that, there is a colorism and racism there. And yes, the brothers should not be surprised that do more research. Stop ignoring when these people who bitch and moan about racism. I have to read you on that part. They don't try to investigate why. Go read books. Go to talk shows. Go to workshops to find out why the racism is there. Or it's a problem. You gotta investigate the problem. You can't just blame and just get mad. You know what I'm saying? You gotta examine the problem so you can make a judgment on it. But no, they don't do that. What they do is rational, and I understand that. But not all brothers. Unlike me, I've been doing research on racism since I was a teenager because I knew as a person I like to have his way, I like my freedom, I go ahead and live by my passion. Those things challenge me. I don't like to live nobody else's narrative, include those with Africans who hate what I do, okay? Anybody, white, Hispanic, black, whatever, I don't care. I have one person, like one life in the world, it's myself, and I had to live on this earth and deal with this mess. I will bitch and moan about something, and I also try to find ways to fight it down and be the David and the Goliath to knock it down. That's the difference between me and the other brothers. But you're stereotyping the whole community and saying that everybody's trying to get some ass and tits and ass, and you know what I'm saying? Right there, it's a racist stereotype. You getting that argument from the white racist ideology they used this when it was lynching brothers, saying that the African American men were raping black and white women in order to lynch when it wasn't. Okay, and right there, I don't go to Latin clubs. I go for the music. I like the cultura. I like the food. I like the energy. When Latin music has a lot of African elements to it, it brings me back home. Because in America, they stripped my African, well, not the Caribbean, I mean, the Louisiana, because we eat gumbo, of course. That's mofongo in Nigeria and Cuba, they eat mofongo también, okay? All right, but when outside of the French colonies that actually had were open to African culture, and either Africans were able to escape the mental slavery of it, in the Anglo culture where they had the William syndrome and the wolfish clothing, Reverend Charles Coclock Jones and Samuel Cartwright, all those people who was slave masters in the elite who destroyed, who was doctors, trying to keep their business in slavery here in the South. The truth of the matter is they stripped a lot of culture, and so when you hear the element of African in Latin culture, as was St. Carlos Santana, who's Mexican, said that Latin culture is actually African culture. Go bash shit no guys. Me for saying it, we feel that come home. When I hear, and I don't practice Santeria, para ichu iyamaya. Of course, on the spiritual side, and as a Catholic Christian, I hate the ideology of an idol. Talk about, okay, being praised. This false goddess of Achun, Ayamaya, even though those are the goddess of any from the Santeria, okay? But when I hear those drums and it dum 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 dum, it brings me, and I did a video about that. It brings back home that my white ancestors stripped out of me for being African descent, since I'm also African descent as well. Do you see? Do you see what I'm saying? When I see Cantante and Mark Anthony singing Aguadele, that brings me back home, because one thing about I love about the Afro Caribbeans and Latinos coming here is bringing that culture that we were stripped out, that we were related to. See, one thing, as with Veronica, they say we all come from, and I have to agree, even though she's ignorant, using the N word and bashing Mala Negra, who's Cuban, but she is right. We may be light, dark, whatever. We all come from some place. The African ship. Okay? So she is right about that. Okay? People don't want to admit it is the truth. George Zimmerman, who killed Trayvon, got to drop black blood in him. Yes. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So come on now. Okay? So truth about it is, when I hear when Latino is playing that African settlement of the Latin culture besides Spanish and Native, and I love the Native part too, because when I go to San Antonio in the past, American from the African, from the Latin culture, from Bolivia or Peru, wherever from, and Riverwalk, that Native American in me gets excited because I'm stripped. I'm used as a false narrative of blackness based on white supremacy for having one drop blood, even though I am an African European Native descent as well. You know what I'm saying? My African DNA in this country is exploited here. And it's one thing, it's not me ashamed. I'm not ashamed of my African roots. I'm ashamed of being in a racist country, exploiting it. That's a difference. And I'm not going to allow my African roots be exploited by white supremacists and their slaves of one drop of black blood, no matter what that shade, y'all, okay? You know what I'm saying? Y'all get my point? You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between me and other people. They think it by being the white race that what black is, and buying to it is being proud. No, it is not. That's a rat trap, okay? Call it like it is. A rat eating poison to get trapped, okay? You know what I'm saying? And then get hurt by that trap then when I told you so. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I hear the African culture, when I hear the agronele, I ain't thinking about no doggone woman. I'm thinking about puntura that is missing. Those raíces, the Africa that was stripped out of me. That culture, the sound. Because the Anglo ancestors of mine who mixed in my DNA stripped that mess so they can make slaves. They wanted to make them they nigga. Okay? You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't call myself a nigga. They want to make my African be uneducated, not read, be a slave for forced labor, and be dehumanized and not treated human. So when we like Latin culture, you forgot your history. One thing, you're an immigrant. I'm not saying all immigrants are uneducated, but you fit the stereotype of one chemistry by you. Okay, this state, Texas itself, is a redneck. I have to tell people why it's so racist down here. This is the only state that was stolen from another country. Okay, the only state also too that continued to practice slavery after slavery had ended. Okay, it's supposed to be Juneteenth. Okay, the Mexican country, your country, that's part of you since you're part Peruvian, allow us to cross us and say, when an African American wear a wetback, I do get offended as well. Dude, brother or sister, you don't know your damn history. That Rio Grande was also our Underground Railroad. Okay? And during that time, dude, unlike on the contrary, there were Latinas, especially in the valley, Mexican descent, marrying brothers. Okay? Late 1800s, do your research. Okay? That with all this stuff you're saying is based on ignorance, and you are the ignorant person, and you want to talk about this, but when I come and attack your videos, you get mad because you can't do rule. You're talking to ignorant brothers, I'm sorry, who don't do research like I do. And that's why I think about me being an realistic person, I'm ashamed of it because I'm not going on the crowd that chooses to be ignorant. Okay? And they are based on their ignorance, not doing no research, why it's racist, don't know the history, not even trying to understand that it's a two-way street. You have people who prepare street, like I said about earlier, those who out there busting in people's houses. When we had the Hurricane Harvey, we had this problem here, and it wasn't just African American, you had white and Hispanic doing the same thing. But you had brothers stealing shoes in Hurricane was it Hurricane Emma? Y'all okay? I think I was Hurricane Emma and yeah, Hurricane Emma, and the Fox News is put all over the place. Okay, and when they see racism, they think of those trash, and we gotta call them crabs a barrel, savage Sakai Andrew Mamas and savage fiddlers, brutes, and thug slave masters niggas out. Okay, because they call themselves niggas like a dumbass fool. We had to call their ass out because they're hurting our community worse than the slave man, the white racist people who doing it on Fox News and everything else. They buy into the stereotypes. So that right there, I understand. But the truth of it is, not all of us. That's why I advocate individuality, not collectivism. Not all of us do this, and I debunk your stereotype by who I am as a person, and as a person of African American, French, Spanish, Creole, and American person who with the multiracial movement, who actually liked their video until you start asking me to see my dick, and I did shit, but then you start bashing me, talking about ugly, and I'm a handsome brother, dude. I'm almost 40. I don't look 40. Unlike you, you look like a washed up version of Mark Anthony. Okay, like I say, I gotta tell you, dude. You hate my videos because you're mixing the lies with some truth, the propaganda, your anti-black argument, and Brian say you do hate your black ancestry and your mixed race roots. Look, bash your mama, bash daddy, bash the grandmother, Abuelita who's darker than you. Okay, don't come and bash our people about this mess. That's the difference. And unlike these brothers who make these videos, dude, brothers, do your research before y'all start talking because y'all speaking points. You got ignorant ass folks like chemistry making an argument that fits you fit into his narrative. And unlike me, I don't. That's the difference. That's why I'm an individual. Thank you very much and have a nice day, y'all who watch my video.